Welcome back, amigos. What the F? Congresswoman Crockett just came out defending Karmelo Anthony. You have no idea on what she said. You'll be shocked. Let's go straight to the point because this is crazy.
He ended up hitting Austin one time, and it was about where he hit him. One time, 2 inches. This wasn't someone who said, hey, let me stab you 5, 6, 7 times. And so when you're looking at the punishment range, there's a reason in Texas that it goes from 5 to 99 or life, because you are looking at how intentional, like how bad was this? 35 years for a kid who had decided to go under a tent that was not his team's tent as it was raining, and simply didn't want to be put out in the rain by some random kid that he didn't know who was larger than him. Listen, a lot of people don't know what it is to live as a Black person in this country, but just like you can give the benefit of the doubt to so many police officers when they go out and they shoot some Black unarmed person, even though they are trained, the fact that there was little to no mercy seen or humanity seen when this Black boy said that I was scared, or the fact that honestly anybody else who did something with such a small object, all I know is that it wasn't considered unlawful carrying of a weapon.
So if this were a white boy in his exact same position, you don't think he'd get a 35-year sentence?
I would guarantee you it wouldn't have happened. I don't even know if he would have been convicted, because if a white boy would have said that they were afraid of a Black boy, something tells me that that jury that didn't have any Black people on it, they would have believed him in his fear.
Well, there's so many different opinions on this case. I mean, even your Republican colleague, Randy Fine, I mean, he's saying that he should get the death penalty. Your take on that?
Again, racism.
You see, it's an absurd. It's an absurd what she's saying. She's completely crazy. And many people think, there's a lot of people thinking like her. No. The people who went out and doing all these crazy things like this, somebody know, let me know, what is this? I still don't know what this is. So if you know what this is, could you let me know what this is? Like, I still having a hard time to understand what is actually right there. I don't know what this is. Honestly, I don't know. He is, what's it? It's protesting. So I don't know what that is. Honestly, if you know, let me know what it means. Is this like kind of a dance protest? I don't know what it is. So some people say, there's a lot of people protesting. It's not really a lot of people protesting. The people you see there, those are activists. Those are people who are professional people who goes there. Because normal people like you and I, we have common sense. Common sense. Like the lady was saying, I have 5 boys. What am I going to tell my 5 boys? You tell them, don't use a knife. If you say, but we live in a place that is racist, it's not. America, it's not as racist as they say it is. Of course, there is racism. Yes, there is. Everywhere in the world there is racism. But you look, it's the individual thing. America, we have had a Black president. Many countries in the world, we've never had a Black president. So it shows you something. But you believe there is racism. So what you do? You don't let your kids go out with a knife. You don't do that. The same thing with Latinos. We Latino, the community say, Latinos always are going to jail. So stop committing crime. Don't stab people and you're not going to go to jail. But look at this. I think this is interesting. Look what it says here. And I agree with him.
But somehow it also became tribal. Outside the courthouse and online in the comments section, a modern American racial drama played out. Not because everyone saw it that way, but because a group of activists insisted on seeing it that way.
I said, as a former prosecutor, this was a legal lynching that happened in this slaughterhouse. This is a slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse. The guy killed an innocent young man, and he was found guilty, and he's gonna go 30 years in prison. That is justice. It doesn't matter what color he is.
This is not a courthouse. This courthouse is designed when you will come here and you look like us, to slaughter you. That's what they were. Those twins are domestic racist terrorists.
Illegal lynching, domestic terrorists. That person is a lawyer. My question is, who gave that person a law degree or a bar card? Unfortunately, it gets worse.
They should have both been arrested.
Both should have been dead. The brothers. Both should have been dead. You ask me?
They both should be dead, referencing the twins. This poison extended to the Metcalf parents.
If he was white, we wouldn't even be here today. It would have never came to court. It would have never been no handcuffs. We wouldn't be here today. They said we supposed to know how to act around white people. What the is that? You should have taught your sons to go get a motherfucking adult like we know how to do.
Friends of the Metcalf family were even followed to their car. So the question is, how far has this reaction spread? It's far enough that Cardi B has a take. She wrote on X, "Wow, just freaking wow, disgusting. This is not justice. This is trying to make an example."
It's unbelievable, unbelievable. And the problem of minorities like us Latinos and the black people, we keep committing the same mistake. We try to create heroes where there is no heroes. The guy is not a hero. He killed somebody. See, black people and the Latinos, they need to get it better. They need to fight the real fight. You know, there are injustices. You see, of course, yes, this is not one of them. When you bring the racial card in a situation where 96% of people in America sees clearly that he killed a guy, it's not controversial. You don't want to go to jail, don't kill somebody. So you want to go on this fight, on this war, you want to go on this battle, you are always going to lose. Because not only you are losing this battle, but you're banalizing all the movement that people fight against racism. Because when there is a real racism, people won't believe it. Because anything, you use the same card. And the Latino people do the same thing over and over again. They go to fight for a hero who is not a hero. You need to fight the right war. You need to fight against injustice when there is injustice. This is a big mistake. This is hurting the movement. You know, every black person out there, every Latino person right there, he gets hurt when we have these people fighting for something that everyone disagree with them. There's no reason for them to be there. Guy took a knife, killed another guy. He needs to go to jail. So justice worked. May God bless you. May God bless America. See you next time.